Hey guys, it's Yoel with Fusion Channel. Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we got a couple cool cars. We got two 1970 CUDAs. One of them is a convertible with a Hemi 4-speed, and one is a coupe with a 440 six-pack. So we'll talk a little bit about the differences between them. We'll start with this car. This car was actually restored by a friend of mine, Julius, and he did everything on the car. The car was actually born as a real 440, but it was not a six-pack. So if you're not familiar with the six-pack, it just means it's got three carbs on it that sit under this big cover right here that we call the shaker hood. Shaker hoods are super cool, but this is all era correct car where the tag, we'll take a picture of the tag and we'll decode it for you guys. It was born correctly as a 440. It was done completely by Julius, so it's all correct to the way the car was born. The owner of the car did not have the original engine, but they got the era correct motor and did it correctly the way the car was born from the factory, except they added the six-pack that the people love that. It is a 4-speed car. Big fan of this car. It's got the rally wheels. It's got the vinyl top that you love it or hate it, but I don't mind it at all. So this car is painted in the original color that it's an FE5 red. That is a super cool color. People love this color. So we'll check this car out a little bit. We'll open the trunk. We'll look inside. It is a bucket seat car. It's got the wood grain steering wheel. It is a pistol grip shifter on both cars. On this car, we got a Hemi CUDA. So it's got a 426. That factory, they made 425 horsepower. This is a legendary motor, guys. You guys know the Hemi. Everybody wants a 426 Hemi. This is a clone. If this was an original Hemi, it would be super rare, super expensive. But this is a nice way that I like these cars to be done. You make them like the way they came out of the factory. You build them correctly, but you can enjoy it. If this was a real Hemi, you wouldn't drive it. This car is a driver. Well, actually, we'll take this car out for a ride. I just love driving those Hemis. Also, it's got the shaker hood. And this car is painted probably in one of the coolest colors, what they call an impact color. It's a plum crazy purple. That's the name of the color, and super desirable. We always do well with the plum crazy purple cars. So this one, you know, it doesn't have the Julius touches, like the battery is not an original battery, but it has the right radiator. It's got the shaker, and then always you could tell a Hemi is by those boots right on top of the head. The hemispherical heads is what make it a Hemi, and you can never mistake those. So you can always find it. It's a 7-liter, 426. Big fan of this motor. They can make crazy power. People that know how to build them, they would dominate. These cars would dominate in the 70s on the drag strip, and that's why people fell in love with them. And by the way, I don't mind the 440. The 440 is a great motor. I've owned a Roadrunner. I owned a 69 Roadrunner with a 440, and it was a wonderful car. Light to light, it would lit it up with the six-packs. If you get those things tuned correctly, it's a great running car. Love that car as well. Let's check the inside of the cars. So, you know, convertible, we are in California, so that is fun. This one's got the space. They both have the hockey stripe on the sides, bucket seats. This one doesn't have the wood grain steering wheel. It does have the clock option. It does have the pistol grip. Fun car to drive. I'm actually excited to drive this car and see what it does. All right, so let's get in the truck. Check this out. So beautiful. It's got all the jack instructions built in. It was restored correctly. It's got the mini spares that came like that in the factory with a little inflator and factory antenna. He's got it sitting in the trunk. Then on this side, you can see the factory jack sitting to the left. Yeah, beautiful work. So you got a pretty fresh car. It's a 70, but super fresh, super cool. I love how they blocked this out on the CUDA. And again, the CUDA is what you want. The Barracudas are a lower trim, smaller motors. The CUDAs, they beefed them up. The Hemis, the 440s, when they came manual, they came with the Dana 60, 354 gears, a little heavier duty, get you out of the hole. So that's the way to go. If you're going to get a 1970 Barracuda CUDA, I would go with the CUDA. They also have the shark fins, or whatever you want to call them, on the bottom that I'm a big fan of. Big fan of that. It's a cool look. They're both sitting on rallies. This one is sitting on the correct tires. The red car, the 440's got the Goodyears on it. This has Riedel tires, more of as a driver. So this one also has upgraded brakes. I think this one's got the Wheelwood brakes. So a little more built as a driver, where this is built correct to the original. A few things like I want to show on Julius is comes down to the detail. You know, what makes this car really nice is the detail work. The stickers that show you the tire inflations, all the decoding on the car, the way he finishes the car. I'm a big fan of his work. Everything is restored, the gauges, pistol grip. So if you wonder what a pistol grip is, that's what they called a pistol grip back in the day. Super cool. You know, people love them. They feel great. One of my favorite shifters is the pistol grip. The wood grain, like we talked about. It's got the clock. And one thing is, I could tell you from experience, if you own one of those and it's got the optional clock, I usually leave the negative loose and take it off or put it on a tender, because that clock will drain the battery if you don't drive the car on a regular basis. Super cool car, beautiful car. We're not going to drive this one. This one is a fresh build. It's got all the plastic on it. We want the customer to get it this way. But we'll drive the Hemi, and I'm a Hemi guy, so we'll take the Hemi out for a ride. So if you guys are ready, let's go. All right, so now we looked at everything. Definitely, before we take off on the drive, I want to know what you guys prefer. Do you prefer a 446 pack or a 426 Hemi? I know my choice, but let's see what you guys think. And also, would you take the convertible or would you take a coupe? So I'm kind of all over the place with this, but I'm going to go drive the convertible, and then we'll make a decision. I'll let you guys know what I think, but I want to know what you guys think or which one you would take. All right, let's go for a drive. Oh yeah. You can see it a little bit. One thing that most people don't know that is super cool is they actually, back in the 70s, had an indicator letting you know you're in reverse. They had all this stuff back in the 70s, so super cool. All right, guys, let's take this car for a ride. Hemi CUDA. How cool is that? Here we go. Oh yeah. Fun, airy. This is a cool car on a weekend, going down the beach. Really like it. Man, I love this pistol grip. Fits so good. Could just slam gears in it, you know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this car drives great. The sound of a Hemi is just amazing. Really enjoyed it. Car is super comfortable. You can chill in it, have fun, and you know, just really enjoy it. Oh yeah, she gets up and goes. Listen to that sound. Shaker is moving back and forth. Love that. Just love the way the car feels that way. Just little cam. Sounds great. Car is running great. Doesn't run warm. Doesn't do anything weird. Brakes feel great on it. Yeah, so yeah, just love the way this car's pulled. Oh yeah. What a great car. Hey, you can just cruise it too, you know, just it's got so much torque with this 426. You could just throw it in fourth and just cruise, and it's comfortable. I like this design of this body because I'm driving with the top down. There's not a lot of wind noise. The windows are completely down, and I can have a conversation with somebody next to me, and I like that. I don't like convertibles that have so much turbulence in them and you can't even talk. I don't feel like I'm yelling. I feel super comfortable in here. Yeah, really like this car. Nice little cruiser. No replacement for displacements. That 426 just wants to pull. I'm not even full throttle. It's actually sitting on decent tires too, so it does make a lot of power. Imagine back in the days with the original tires, it just blows them right off. Hey guys, we just came back from driving this car. I gotta tell you, beautiful day in LA today. Sun is out, 76 degrees. What a perfect car for that. A lot of fun. You guys will see that Dana 60 tracks straight. I jumped on it. You'll see the lines. Hopefully Madeline got that with the drone so we can show you guys the straight lines. Shaker hood, moving. A lot of fun. So again, guys, here's the question. Would you take the coupe 446 back, or would you take the convertible Hemi CUDA? Now I'm going to tell you, here's me, okay? Even so, it was beautiful driving the convertible. It's quiet inside. I'm more of a coupe guy, okay? But I'm a 426 guy. So here's my combo. I'll take the coupe. I like the plum crazy better than the red, but I'll put a 426 and obviously keep the pistol grip. That's me. Love to know in the comments what you guys think. How would you set up your CUDA? All right, guys. See you in the next video. Thank you.